Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I am out in nature, and I decided to I'm trying a few different things here. I thought about just grabbing my mic and kind of walking around, but to be honest, I always make fun of it when I'm, at my house. It always feels like there's some kind of truck going by, or car with a modified exhaust, or whatever. There's always something going on, and I always feel like, especially at my house, it's really loud. This is probably as remote as I can get with my resources. I'm out in kind of the middle of the woods here, but also obviously I'm going to be pestered by bugs the whole time, but thought I would try something a little different for you. It shouldn't be too bad. It's a good amount of woods. I also have to watch out because there was a snake on the path up here, so kind of trying to be a little diligent here about my surroundings. Although a lot of the times when I'm out here, there'll be deer that just creep right up and get a little too close to you. Even sometimes when we're out just shooting, they'll come out of the woods probably like good 400 or 500 yards away, but the fact that they still come out and want to see what's going on is definitely funny to me. But we're out here. Like I said, I thought about walking around with the microphone. I think I'm far enough away. It's kind of like it's a good amount of forest, but at the same time, there is a road on these two sides of me, and I think I'm at a good spot here. Although, as I say that, I hear a horn blaring from that direction. I thought I'd be in a decent spot, but oh well. This is as good as I'm gonna get. My problem is if I start walking even deeper into the woods, and of course there's plains, I can't really avoid those. But as I would get deeper into the woods, I feel like I'd start getting close enough to that side of the road that I would potentially start hearing cars again. So I tried to pick the best time of day and try to be as close to the middle of nowhere as I possibly can get, but here we are. So thought I would just do a little happy 4th of July ramble. I'm already halfway through the video before I even got to that point, but thought I would do a little 4th of July ramble, and rather than you guys seeing my room like you guys normally do, I thought I'd mix it up and just film this video outside. Like I said, to get a true ramble, you can't plan anything. You just kind of have to hit the record button and go for it. And it's a pretty nice day. I mean, a little muggy out, but I'll take it. Honestly, for me, you probably heard me say it before, but June, July, and August, at least back when I was in school, they considered that summer, but that's usually my favorite time of the year. Just because, again, it's nice out. You can finally start going out, swimming, going to the beach, doing whatever. I guess one of my main things, although it's really hard to believe that the June's over. That is just absolutely stupid to me. June's been weird. I mean, outside of the days that I work, I feel like it's been a little too cold to get into the pool. A little too, I don't know how to describe it. It's either muggy outside, or it's just been too cold to really want to go out and do anything. Like I said, I don't know how to describe it, honestly. It's just June's over. I haven't gone to the beach yet. I haven't gone for I normally like to go for like hikes and stuff like that. In fact, just by going out here today, I'll probably get some ticks on me. But I mean, I've got shooting a few times, that's always nice. But I can do that in the wintertime. It's not like I prefer to do it in the summer when it's nice out, but I can bundle up and shoot in the winter. It's not a problem. But I just don't know, man. June's gone. It's now July. It's crazy. I feel like my main reason for this ramble is I don't know how you guys prefer to celebrate your 4th of Julys, but I know for me it's like it's not really the midpoint of the summer, but it's kind of like a midpoint in the sense that it's like usually the warmest it's ever been out. Like I said, it's really nice and warm. The pool's finally nice and warm. It's just nice to be outside. But like I said, this year I feel like there hasn't been a good. It's been kind of chilly. It's just like today, it's just muggy out. It's humid. There's not like a good sunny summer day yet that I've really experienced. Even today, I mean, like you'll I don't know how well the camera picks up on it. You can see sometimes the light cuts through the trees a little bit, but mainly it's all cloudy out. And there's like a couple blue spots, whatever you want to call them. But it's really cloudy and hot. I don't understand. And like I said, now June's. I don't know what you are. Something just landed on me. Like I said, June's gone now, and I mean, we have July and August, and at least in the last couple years, I feel like September's also been a pretty nice month. But I mean, one of my 3 summer months is gone. You could tell because my local, everyone has different things. My favorite is a Wawa. It's like a half gas station, half convenience store / they have like a nice deli counter. There's a Hawk. That's pretty cool. I love they have like really good ham and cheese or chicken tender subs that I like. The way to my heart is a simple ham and cheese sandwich or sub. I mean, I'm a simple man. Throw some bacon on there. But like the last couple times I've been there, I usually try to go there at least once a week, just because it's convenient for me. Especially on days I work, it's right around the corner. It's quick, and if I need gas, I can just get it there. It's a nice all-in-one place. But now that it's truly summer for a lot of people, that Wawa has been absolutely crazy. Typically, I guess when kids are in school, got some ants coming up on me. Typically, when the kids are in school, it's not too busy at like noon. I try to eat my meals at 12 and 6. I know everyone's different on those things, but usually around 12 and 6 I get hungry. But I feel like, yeah, ever since summer's kicked off, like Wawa has been absolutely crazy. I'm in there sometimes for quite a long time, just trying to get some food. But like I said, I mean, I just feel like I haven't really gotten to enjoy the summer, you know? I mean, I don't know what it is. I really don't. I know last year, because again, my 4th of Julys normally are, it's nice to just go out and just enjoy and celebrate the summer. For me, I know last year and hopefully this year, we'll see. It's normally nice and sunny outside. We get a whole mess of friends and family over. Do a little pool party in the backyard. Hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill, for me, that's like a staple of summertime. Just a backyard barbecue kind of thing. Get some music, just like I said, friends and family, just talking. Normally we get some, like, we have like giant Jenga and the hacky sack toss. Just get some like fun yard games and just, I don't know, just being outside with friends and family. It's wonderful. You swim, have a good time. Everyone makes food and desserts. And then around like 10, 11 o'clock, once it starts getting dark out, usually you could hear other places around us. They start setting off their fireworks. But for us, last year we did pretty good. So there's a place across the border from us. So I didn't tell you guys this. You didn't hear it from me. In my state, it is. They just recently made it legal to have fireworks that stay on the ground, but it's still illegal to have fireworks that leave the ground. And you can easily just go across to the next state over, where any fireworks are perfectly legal. I don't understand. So they can, in Maryland, they can sell fireworks to anyone except Marylanders. So they have no problem selling us technically illegal fireworks, but they cannot sell their own people from their own state. I'm sorry, my legs are kind of falling asleep. It's just the weirdest thing. So we just go across. The first year we did it was, 3 years ago, I want to say. 2021, I think, was our first year we went over. We bought, they had a little shop, so we bought some stuff. And then we quickly, I forget how we even stumbled upon it, but you can easily just become a distributor. So, if you were going to buy the fireworks for resale, it's no problem. It's just a couple pieces of paper that you fill out to sign up saying you want to resell them. And now you get distributing pricing. So, and what I mean by that is, for example, they have these boxes of, my right leg is asleep and it will not come back. Maybe I'll try this. What was I saying? They have a big box of, it's like a 6-pack of mortars. It comes with a tube and then 6 mortars. And then they have a box of those where it has 8 of those in it. So that's a big box. Now through the little side building, if you're just a customer, that box right there is about $80 to $100. I don't remember off the top of my head. I believe it was 80, but I'll just use 100 for easy numbers. So one of those boxes, which I think comes out to be 96 mortars, if I remember correctly, is about $100. And then if you, through the distributor, you can get 3 of those boxes, because you're technically going to resell them, for $100. It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Now my foot's totally numb. But it makes absolutely no sense to me. Because, again, then technically you would buy the box of 3 for $100, and then you'd sell it, make $300, so you'd make $200 profit. But we don't do that. We are strictly buying them to set them all off ourselves on 4th of July. So once we learned that, last year we bought a bunch, probably a good, maybe it's because I'm sitting on my backpack. Maybe if I get off the backpack. We bought a good amount, and then just to kind of test it out, see how it works, see what would really fit in our car and all that good jazz. And then and then the other thing too is, so you're getting distributing pricing, but then at the same time, they have it where if you buy so much, if you buy $1,000, you get 10% off your whole order. And they have really good pricing, up to, I believe the maximum was 30% off. So this year, last year we didn't know that, so we just said, hey, we're comfortable spending, X number of dollars, and then when we got there, then we learned about distributors get X number of percentage points off. So now that we knew that, this year we had our magic number in mind. This year we spent more than that, so by the end of the discount, we were down to where we were comfortable spending, which was a lot. It's going to take an hour and a half, probably two. It's probably going to take 2 hours just to set all these fireworks off. But like I said, it's fun. So we have plenty of fireworks this year. Should be quite the spectacle. We also live in like a kind of an Amish rich neighborhood. Or not really neighborhood, just, I don't even know what you would call it. Just road, I guess. Just out in the middle of nowhere, We have a couple Amish neighbors, and everyone likes to park down the road and just like pull up and watch us. Like I said, it's just fun. Just barbecue, swimming, just hanging outside with friends and family. And then after a nice long day of just having a good time, you set off some fireworks. So that's what we did last year. I'm hoping the weather is better, but I guess we'll see. We're probably I don't know. Hopefully the weather's nice, and not all muggy and cruddy. Like I said, it's just fun. Just have a good time, and that's sort of what I enjoy about it. I also enjoy because I get I unfortunately have to work on the 4th of July, but we're doing a half day, and I still get paid for it, so I'm not really complaining. But just overall, very fun time. Like I said, I normally really enjoy the summer. I like just hanging outside, and just even if I'm just sitting outside getting a tan or whatever. Like I said, unfortunately, it's just a big cloudy mess. Nice little breeze, though, I'll give it that. But, I had a couple other videos planned, in the pipeline, but I personally like to, can't tell anytime I hear something what it is, but, I have a couple videos I have planned that you guys should really enjoy, and are probably a little different, but like I said, one of my favorite styles of videos is just to sit down and ramble to you guys. Just it's nice for me if my friends are busy and I just can't talk to anybody, but it's also nice. I know you guys kind of just like to hear my voice, so it's nice in that regard as well. Just come out here and chit chat. I decided since I'm out here, I'm probably, I think I'm going to start a new thing where, so this right here is the Palmetto State Armory Dagger. This is a gun I made a long time ago now, probably a couple years ago, when it first came out, and I think I'm going to start something. I already said, hey, since I'm coming all the way out here, I might as well just shoot. And I decided I might as well just shoot the big stick. Have a little fun while I'm out here, But I decided that there's guns like that where I bought it, I think 2020, 2021, whenever it did come out, and I've just been sitting on it. I shot it when I first got it. It's like I said, for what it is, it's pretty cool. Like this dagger, for the price and what it is, it's all right. I think I paid like $300 to build it, but it's just out of all the guns I have, like now, like I have so many different calibers, so many different guns, different style of guns. Just I got cool revolvers now. Cool. I just got all types of Desert Eagle and got all different types of cool stuff. So a semi-automatic 9mm is certainly not like one of the guns I'm going to bring to the range with me. Maybe if there's no, because even if I'm bringing somebody new, I'll just bring like the Glock 19. So typically, I have a lot of guns that I bought originally before I started getting into like. Because like I said, for me, one of my things was I've been buying guns and collecting guns for a while, but it was really like COVID, because we were very lucky enough that anytime we drove to our local Cabela's, they had pretty much any caliber you could possibly imagine. There was no shortage of calibers. I think they literally probably had everything that was in production. But when COVID hit, they had like, I think it was 6.8 Western was the only box of ammo they had on these shelves. It was very bad. It was just a tough time for ammo. We got very, very lucky, and actually a local Amish shop. It's a butcher shop, but they also had hunting supplies, and they actually had a lot of ammo. But since the news hadn't gotten to them about COVID and everything yet, or like well, I think they knew about COVID, it's just they didn't realize that the news about ammo prices hadn't hit them yet. And so they still had well into COVID. I want to say like, because COVID was like March of 2020. I want to say like end of 2021 is when they finally got wise to the fact that their ammo prices were so low. But well into COVID, probably a good 2 years, they had pre-COVID pricing on their ammo. So that's where we stocked up on a lot of our stuff. But so I bought like this. I bought like an M8, the SIG M18. I bought like a not the dagger, was it the M&P Shield? It's a 1.0. They were giving it away when the 2.0 came out. I think I paid like $200 for it. Stupid low. But in the beginning, I bought a lot of very common 9mm semi-automatics, and now I'm more into exotic calibers, revolvers, weird, cool, different guns. So I have a lot of older guns that I'm not gonna get rid of. I mean, like I said, the only guns I've ever gotten rid of were two that I bought as sort of fixer-uppers, and I just never got around to actually fixing them up. I sat on them for about a year. I don't want to mess my camera, but there is a deer. One did show up. What was I saying? Calibers. Dang it, I got myself off track there. Well, there's a lot of semi-automatic 9mm that I bought, and they don't get a lot of love anymore. Oh yes, like the only guns I've ever sold are fixer-uppers that I sat on for like probably a good year, and I never got around to fixing them up, taking them to a gun shop. My local gun shop was really booked up, so I was like, maybe I'll look around for other gun shops. Never did. So I would have just kept sitting on them for several years, and nothing would have changed. So those are the only guns I've ever really sold. Is older. Just they were old and they didn't work. But so something like this, I built it. I bought the frame, and then I just built it up myself. I don't have a green gun, so I bought the green and threaded barrel. This is from my Glock 19, the big 31 round magazine. So I played around with customizing it and whatnot. But I'm not going to get rid of it. It's a good gun. Like I said, to put this together brand new was like probably $300. But if I go to a gun shop right now, I'd be surprised if they gave me $100 for it. So why am I going to take a $200 loss? Essentially, I'm giving them the gun and money, is how I look at it. Where I'm giving away $200 and the gun at that point. So I just keep it. It's a good gun. I mean, maybe if somebody new wants to come around and shoot it, they can. But I've decided that today, since I'm out here, I'm just gonna mag dump it to some dirt, probably. Just have some fun. And ultimately, what I think I'm gonna try to start doing is guns like this. I haven't shot this gun in probably, I want to say 2021's when it came out. So me and my brother built one for each of us, and we took it out, shot it. Like I said, there's nothing really special about it. It's a Glock 19 clone. And I don't believe I've shot this thing since. I think it's probably been a good year and a half since I've shot it last. And there's a couple guns in my collection that are like that I haven't shot. I don't carry. I have my main carry guns, and this is not one of them. But at the same time, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. I like the dagger. I enjoy it. But it's just, I don't carry it. It's just a boring gun to take out to the range, so nothing wrong with it. It's just not my favorite. So I think I'm gonna try guns like this that I haven't touched in a really long time. Me personally, I don't like having safe queens. Anything I own, I shoot. So I want to just, like I said, guns like this that it's summertime now, and honestly, it might have been 2 years ago that I shot this thing. There's a couple guns like that in my collection that majority of my guns I do take out. Like the last time we went last weekend to shoot, and I was supposed to go to Formula Drift, however, the weather was... So the problem was, the weather... So again, where I'm at, it's about 2.5 hours up to Englishtown, New Jersey for Formula Drift. And I've been the last 2 years. It's a lot of fun for me. I don't get out too often, but when I do, I like to go on nice trips like that. And so for us, we were looking at the weather. My friend got over to the house. We were looking at the weather, and it looked like it was going to be... The event itself was really from like 2 to 10, and it had thunderstorms the entire day. So we said, all right, we're gonna hold off till noon and kind of see what's happening. So we just talked, catched up. It was nice. But basically at noon came around. We'd been waiting. He got there around 9, so we'd been waiting 3 hours. Nothing. I checked multiple different weather channels. Everything still said 2 to 10 was thunderstorms. So we were getting hungry, and like I said, at 12 o'clock we would have had to. We really would have had to start heading up there if we wanted to get there by 2. Well, that would have been like 2:30 to catch things. But basically, we decided that it was kind of risky, and I know our luck would have been if we got in the car and started driving up there. It would have been like thunderstormed out, and they would have canceled it or pushed it back a day. So we decided the risk wasn't worth the reward. Driving 2.5, there's 5 hours worth of driving there if we did make it up there and had to come home. That's what we were afraid of, driving all the way up there, them saying, hey, thunderstorms, go home. it's canceled, and then we would have to drive another 2.5 hours. So 5 hours worth of driving. Really wasn't worth it to us. Excuse me. So we decided the risk was not worth the reward, so we just stayed home and we went shooting. We got some Wawa, went shooting. It was still a good day, don't get me wrong, but my original point to this was, even then, my buddy hadn't shot a couple guns. I brought like 10 different guns out there, different caliber. Like it was a lot of fun, but obviously like this wasn't one of those guns. So I think moving forward, I'm gonna try. It's 9mm, buy a box of like 50 rounds or something, and just an old gun that I haven't touched in a really long time. The Glock 43 is one of those guns. I bought it back in 2019, and at the time it was pretty revolutionary, but like as soon as I bought it, the SIG 365 came out. And some dogs barking. But the 365 came out, and that just absolutely, in my opinion, trashed on the Glock 43. So it's a gun I bought. I'm not gonna sell it because I think I paid $500-600 when it first came out, and I'm sure whatever they would offer me at a local gun shop, it's in really good condition. I never carried it or nothing. Because like I said, I bought it, had it for like a month or two, and then bought the 365. So it's in really good shape. I don't ever shoot the thing. It's just so irrelevant in my opinion, like with today's standards. 6 rounds of 9mm out of a... It's just not worth it to me. Big ominous cloud. I'm afraid it's gonna start pouring on me. And I'm not near my car. But there's guns like that, the 43, the Dagger. I haven't shot my M18 in a while. Just, to me, 9mm, nothing wrong with 9mm. But to me, I have so many cooler calibers, so many funner guns. A semi-automatic 9mm is just kind of meh. Now, that's what I do end up carrying. I carry a Glock 19, a 43X, and a 365. Those are my 3 that I carry depending on, like if I'm wearing a jacket or whatever, depending on weather and whatnot. They're all 9mm semi-autos, so I don't have a problem with them. It's just when I come to the range, if I'm not actually training to like be proficient with my guns, I just come out to have fun. I want to shoot big calibers. I want to shoot fun guns that are cool. I don't come out to shoot a 9mm. I come out to shoot a 44 Special out of a small hand cannon, or 500 Magnum, or 50 Action Express out of the Desert Eagle. I come out to have fun. And at my point, 9mm semi-auto is just kind of, it's not really the funnest. So I decided guns like this that haven't been shot in a really long time, I'm going to try to bring them out. Like I said, on a day like today, I could film a video and shoot it. So I think that would be ideal. Just give them some love. Like I said, I don't want to sell them, but at the same time, I don't really have a use for them. So, I guess I'll probably... What am I at there? Yeah, I'll probably end it there. I think I've rambled enough. So that's what's really going on in my life right now. Like I said, 4th of July, nice big summer party coming up. I don't know what you guys do for your 4th of Julys, but it's definitely one of my favorite times of the summer. Because then August, everyone starts going back to school, and the summer starts winding down, starts getting colder out. And July, 4th of July is nice because we've had a little bit of summer, but there's still plenty of summer left. So that's what I enjoy. I hope that you all enjoy your 4th of July. I hope you all enjoy your summer. And I guess before the bottom decides to drop out on me, I'll leave this video here. See you guys in the next one. Peace.